Warning, all views expressed in this show, past, present, and future, are satirical in nature. We here at the Fumcast are smooth-brained and naive. Listener discretion is advised. Hotel.
Woo woo!
Hello!
Woo, woo. All aboard the Fum Train.
There are no brakes on the Fum Train.
Episode
I don't know.
one of one.
One. This is the first episode. Hello.
It is September 2nd, 2005.
If only. My bitch ass would be in this chair like. I'm like drooling and shitting on myself.
Welcome to the show. How you guys doing?
I've been busy this week. This was my, I don't know, I called it kind of like in my head my vacation week of just doing shit that I'm not working. Had a wrestling show, had a drum corps show last night, hardcore show tonight.
You
Hell yeah.
your room.
Gotta do some positive shit, so hopefully tonight someone comes whipping chains in the pit and maybe just kills me and ends it all. One can only dream.
It's only a good pit if people are dying.
Honestly, yeah, it's at a fucking American Legion, VFW, so
Hell yeah.
fucking, it's got a bar there, so there's probably gonna be drunk people.
Drunk,
Of
angry
course.
people.
Yeah.
Gotta vent their hatred somewhere.
Yeah, someone's got a crowd kill on the 14-year-olds. That's what makes a hardcore show fun. Assaulting minors.
God. That.
Physically, not the other way.
If
I
only.
mean, that still doesn't sound very good.
Hey, sometimes you just have to punch a freshman
There's
in high school.
nothing in my life I want more.
To beat the shit out of a freshman.
Nah, I hate crowd killers. at that
Murder
show,
in
'cause
eighth grade.
I remember being a freshman at those shows and getting beat the fuck out of. I remember getting thrown 10 feet across a mosh pit and onto
Holy
some concrete.
shit.
'Cause some dude didn't like the fact that I was windmilling.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Earlier in that night, I saw someone run straight first into a concrete support beam, too. I'm 90% sure they were taken out of the show. They had to be concussed. They ran straight into, and this was in, a basement. So it was, yeah, just a concrete barrier supporting an entire venue in downtown Detroit.
Damn.
Shout out the Shelter. That venue rules.
That's where fucking 8 Mile.
Yeah, that's where 8 Mile was filmed, was in the Shelter.
Yeah.
Yep, shout out the Shelter. It's a really cool venue. It's the basement of St. Andrew's Hall, which is a much bigger venue that gets bigger acts, but the basement's dope. You literally have to line up in the back alley, and it's no barricade. It's a pretty dope place.
Hell yeah.
Shout out that. I love venues that don't have a barricade. You don't, unless you're a big festival that's having a bunch of crowd surfing, you really don't need a
Don't really need
barricade.
one. Most people are chill.
Most people aren't going to pull a dime bag Daryl and go up and, shoot someone on stage.
Oh my god. Throw tomatoes,
Yeah,
tomatoes.
that's not really common.
Thankfully. Jesus Christ.
Not even in Detroit.
Not even, I mean, shit, even in Chicago, a few weeks ago, they did Lyrical Lemonade Summerfest, and Chief Keef played his first show in Chicago in 10 years, and they were talking about how beefed up the security was, and I'm like, it's a festival. No one's ever gets on stage ever.
Yeah.
It has to be a concerted effort from multiple people to get up on stage at a festival.
The
like
Chief
that.
Keef conspiracy.
Yeah. It has to be like there's a video of Drain at Riot Fest, and he goes, "Your job is to get up on this stage and take the mic from me." It's a big ass festival, like one of those festivals that have like the split crowds, like a left and right part of for just one stage. Oh yeah, that stage security was not very happy with that band.
Holy shit! I can imagine.
They're all just rushing the stage, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Some dude from the other side of the stage ended up being able to sneak into the back and actually did get on stage, and he got immediately tackled.
Those security guards playing COD Zombies, just like hundreds of
Dude, it's like
drunk fans trying to pile on.
Yeah, and then you again, if one of them gets on stage, it's like watching fucking WWE, and they just spear them, like they cut them in fucking half, and you're like
Goldberg spear.
Yeah, fucking by God, he speared him in half. Like you just need JR over the fucking announce. He's dead. He's dead with God as my witness. He's dead.
Oh yeah.
Shout out JR.
Fumcast.xyz, patreon.com/fumcast.
Money.
If you want stickers, these bad boys.
They're free.
I will send them to you free of charge. Just send me your address on Twitter or Instagram. Oh, and by the way, before I fucking forget, all the episodes before the ones that are available on YouTube are on every streaming platform ever, except for YouTube, because they're audio only. So, if you want to start from the beginning, go back there.
Some of them are good.
Some of them, yeah.
Yep.
A lot of them are actually really good.
We have gotten so much better as time has gone on.
We have
I think
gotten.
the exact opposite has happened.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I did. Yeah. No, I agree with Austin. We've definitely gotten better. There were moments with the audio ones that were good, but we've became a more refined podcast, and as we've became more refined, we've had to take from some of the spunk that we had before.
And that's okay. It's evolution.
Yeah.
Can't fight change.
Exactly.
Gotta take some Austin spunk.
But yeah, I gotta take my spunk. 10,000 patrons, and I'll eat. You might. That's
Unvaxxed spunk.
unvaxxed.
That'll be a gold mine, you know. You just gotta stay that way.
Yeah.
Gotta stay clean.
I'll be one of the few proud Americans left, not tainted by the goddamn China Biden virus vaccine.
That was one of the weirdest grifts that I've seen of like arcs that people have gone is Tobuscus going from being Tobuscus to now he talks about like unvaxxed sperm and shit.
Are you?
Cool.
You've got to be fucking with me.
That's type shit. Oh, fuck. I can't. God damn it.
You
Gonna
can say
have
his
to
name.
censor
You can
that.
say his name.
No, I can't.
You can say his name.
I can't. To write that down so I remember the timestamp. I can't. We'll get taken off YouTube.
I think we should do a fun experiment just to see if we say his name.
I don't want to lose the channel though.
You can say more. You can say his name, and you're not gonna get fucking taken.
What if your
down
What
and
if your name?
smitten.
What if that is your name? Like that's your legal name? How fucked? How fucked would that be? Come on, YouTube.
I mean, I can go to YouTube right now and
Freedom
type,
is whatever.
and I'm gonna get stuff.
Yeah, I know you can.
But we're
like-
better than that.
I just don't want to be put on a list.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, like NBC News is covering like their
Well,
fucking
Of course they are.
like
Because they're a news outlet. They're allowed to.
all that. Yeah, no.
We cover the most spearheaded breaking news of all, which is mentally ill people doing crazy shit on the internet and recording themselves.
Yeah.
That's the best kind of news.
So Pride Month is over tomorrow. We haven't really talked about it.
That's fair.
So, how is gay?
Need a hero now, strong to preserve the herd by putting top-tier genes in your jeans, you heard? He'll prevent the pop from dropping drastically while improving the genes of humanity.
Dude, this is...
Gonna spread his seed all across his globe. Unvaxxed for 7 G's alone. Gonna spread his seed all across his globe. All natural, creamy, got a full tank. Put that one-time G up into his back. Need some jeans in your jeans, clone gang is coming. He gon' sow his seed till the break of dawn. One-time G, clone gang is coming. He gon' sow his seed till the break of dawn.
That all natural,
That's fucking crazy.
Nugget biscuit, nugget in a biscuit.
Is that a real grift?
Yes.
I thought I hated him before.
Yes, legitimately, like, there's a whole Tobuscus
Wow.
thing about him, like...
That's crazy. That sounds like an Onion article. The late Tobuscus.
That was just the first thing that I found, but, like, even if you're... Yeah. Like,
The song is ridiculous.
He sucks.
the song is crazy.
The song is absolutely wild. If he's actually trying to, like, make that a business venture and grift on that, don't make a song like that. Because I'm just going to think it's a fucking Onion article, damn near. Or like some crazy elaborate prank.
What about a nugget and a biscuit article?
Dip it all in mashed potatoes.
What about a Mini Minotaur article? Or a Diamond Sword article? Dude, I know almost all of those songs word, like bar for bar. It's crazy how much I listened to that shit when I was a child.
That sucks.
What do you mean that sucks? I'm gonna prefer.
terrible.
I'm gonna prefer fucking Tobuscus videos over like transcripts of people falling from the fucking Twin Towers. It's probably what you got memorized.
No, I have like Chris Chan videos memorized.
Okay, I cannot efficiently decide which one of those is worse.
You want to know a Chris Chan fun fact I learned?
Okay, shoot.
Run it.
So you know the show Smiling Friends?
Of course.
I've heard about this, dude. This is crazy.
Originally, in season 1, they were going to have a Chris Chan cameo,
Oh.
but they ran out of cameo budget because I don't even know how much this dude is charging for this shit. I'll pull up the cameo of who they splurged on.
There is another timeline perpendicular to ours where Chris Chan is in Smiling Friends.
There's another timeline where he turned out to be a normal functioning human being as well.
What do you think he'd be doing if he was normal? Sales. Some dumb shit like that.
He'd probably be like an admitted pedophile instead of a.
That's as normal as he gets
Yeah.
in the most good timeline.
So this is the cameo they did splurge on.
All right, 153 Meat Boulevard.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Number 15. Could I get the number 15?
Sure thing, hun.
Oh my god.
For fucking like 2 lines, they get chills doing number 15.
15.
So anyways, that's what they splurged on, but originally they were
number 15.
they were in another episode.
That show is so fucking funny.
It's so good. They just finished season 2. There's an episode in season 1 where they go into a fast food restaurant and someone kills the owner and they have to all like figure out who killed it. Yeah, who killed Salty or whoever. And anyways, one of the mascots and characters was originally supposed to be voiced by Chris Chan. They did a good job of like imitating his voice to still kind of get the vibe across, but this was originally supposed to be Chris Chan.
This video is for Ivy.
I think of Chris Chan and a traumatized, perfectly 1080p memory of you showing me that fucking, like the Fanta and the cum shit comes to mind. Oh!
Mascot friends, we were.
And don't forget about me, Grace. I could have done it.
All right, well, did you do it?
I mean, no, but I totally could have.
So Chris Chan was originally supposed to be in Smiling Friends, and I love that because it's like the guys that make Smiling Friends were just like internet kids.
Yeah.
They're Newgrounds kids, so they knew exactly what they were doing and trying to get that. I wish they could have, but
Yeah. Maybe in the future they
yeah,
can.
maybe season 3. I don't know if jail affected the whole.
Well,
I think that's the reason they.
I mean, he's out, got a Minecraft server and everything. So
shitting me.
no.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I
Dude.
saw that. I remember I saw it on Twitter and I sent it to Bryson and I was like, "There's no way this could go wrong."
Did y'all ever? I've only seen clips, but the interview with Chris Chan and Kefals.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I just saw clips of it, and
Yeah.
I was like, 2 people that have been hated on the internet for eternity,
Yeah.
and now you're
Combining forces.
certainly this can't go bad.
Who's trying to learn JavaScript so we can hack fucking Chris Chan's Minecraft server and grief the shit out of it? Put a pixel art 15,000 block by 15,000 block mural of his fucking mom.
If one of our listeners can do that, we'll give you a free Patreon subscription.
Yeah.
that would be a fire way to give out
As
the first
many
free
stickers as you want. Alright, that was one of my favorite things to do, was to grief Minecraft servers.
You're the worst.
I know. The best way to do it was to go on there and pretend to be like a what would you call it? Like someone who showcases servers for like Planet Minecraft or Minecraft Forum and just talk them into giving you admin privileges so you could use World Edit and just fucking destroy their server.
I never gotten too much into the multiplayer part of Minecraft. I was more of a solo person for the most part, but
As a child, like all the formative years of Minecraft, when it was like the most important to me, definitely the same.
I was shown Minecraft in 6th grade by our science and social studies teacher. It was on like the last day of school or whatever, or like one of those last, weeks or whatever where you're not doing jack shit, and you're also in 6th grade, so there's not, you're just,
not shit to do.
you're just goofing off. And so he was a younger teacher, so he was obviously like played games and stuff, and he showed us all Minecraft, and this was still like, I don't even know, like cupcake version. Like it was early before it was even, I want to say it might have even been like the public beta damn near, like, and that just sparked everything, and it sent like shockwaves across the school, and everyone was playing Minecraft by the next year, like especially the kids that were in that class.
That doesn't surprise me.
I remember I got shown it by my cousins when they moved over here from Germany, and it was still in the alpha stages. That was back when you could still play Minecraft Classic online for free, way back when.
That's about when I found it. I found it when it was still like, my cousin is also the person that showed me. He showed me on a shitty ass laptop. I don't even know like what time frame, but it was when, as advanced as it was the game you could actually download was just like an island, and there was like sand, cobblestone, and grass. That's it, and then like trees, and all the brightly covered fucking wool.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
That and the
Did you see the joke he made about George Floyd?
I did not.
He had to apologize to to his family.
Who the fuck is this?
David Lucas, he's on Kill Tony a lot. He's like a roaster. Thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to transition it into something, but hey, we don't have a fucking good fucking system over here that I have to use a goddamn reflection in a fucking UFO poster to do this shit. I'm sorry. Edit out the dead air and be a good podcast host.
It was just the silence, and that was funny.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You could mirror your screen. You know that, right?
But then I can't send it up there, and then I can't browse while looking for something because it's going to be... Because then it's on camera.
It's barely on camera.
Then what's the point of the screen?
So we can see it. It's not supposed to be on camera.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, audience.
Yeah, fuck the audience. Fuck them seeing
I've been saying that since the beginning.
Fuck them seeing the stuff that we're doing the whole content about. Fuck the video podcast. Fuck the whole reason we're doing video, right?
Exactly. I hate this shit anyway. I hate video anyway.
Fucking dumbass. Fucking, like, yeah, sure, give us $1, but let's also not put any effort into the main product.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass. Anyways, the whole point of me showing that was...
What's good, Bryson?
What's really good?
What's really good? Not this fucking podcast, apparently. But what I was going to transition this into was, hey, let's look at alternative candidates because of this fucking debate. Did we see that?
Oh my
I
god.
didn't watch the debate. I watched highlights.
I watched it.
Same here. I did not watch that because I'm not about to watch two fucking geriatrics argue over each other and be like, oh, let's not act like children
It was
and be a
literally
fucking child about
Stupid anecdotes and bickering. There was a lot less interruptions than the last time they debated.
Yeah, because
surprisingly enough,
they shut off the mics.
they fucking muted shit. I guarantee you, Trump would have been on his shit again.
He still kind of was.
He still definitely kind of was.
Clip of him being like, I didn't understand what he said.
I don't think he understood either.
That shit
Yeah.
killed me.
That shit was pretty funny.
That, them, like, when they were talking about the fucking golf game or whatever, and also it'll play you in golf if you can just carry your own bag. And then they start talking about handicaps, and you're
I
like,
stop. My handicap into. It's just, oh my god! And the entire time
I got my handicapped out of 6.
I was doing. I didn't understand. I think that's a golf term, but I didn't know that, so I thought he was just talking about like a handicap. I was like, that's so on character. That's so on brand.
At least he's being honest about it.
Yeah, for real. I had a watch party in, say it with me now, Discord.
God, you suck.
God, you suck. You should use Skype instead. You should just not connect with people.
Exactly.
We had a watch party in Discord with it, and there were people like talking about the politics and stuff, and the whole time I was just bitching. I was just like, these two bags of skin are your presidents. These are your candidates. These are the guys.
They're yours too, you know that, right?
Not me. I don't give a fuck about politics, and they're the reason.
But you live in this country.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate reality. And I like America.
yeah, it's like, I want to be a nationalist in the sense of I'm proud of America, but they're making it fucking hard.
Yeah, they're making it as hard as humanly fucking possible.
I want to be a nationalist too. I want to exterminate people and put people in camps and do all that fun stuff.
don't know about that.
That is not what nationalism is, as a matter of fact.
Pretty sure that's just
That would be like...
Genocidal pseudo.
That would be white nationalism. There's a difference there. Nationalism is like, oh, I'm proud of my country.
Tomato.
Yeah, okay. That. Nah, like I wanna be out here and be like, yeah, fuck yeah, red, white, and blue, fuck you, Brits. We dump some tea and shit. Like I wanna be patriotic as fuck. But then we're out here and we got these fucking Supreme Court justices that are bribed by big corporations, not voted in, and then they're just kind of like magistrate kings for the rest of their fucking lives, and then they can just undo everything, i.e. this week. Did you guys see all the shit they did this week?
Oh, God, no.
No.
Specifically 2 rulings. One, they overturned some case from 1984. It was Chevron versus, I don't know, basically.
Bro, I don't like hearing that word.
What word?
Chevron.
Oh.
Basically, it undoes like all forms of federal oversight that we've ever done in the history of ever.
Chevron's never done anything wrong.
Supreme Court Chevron. Let's see.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm
So this is from
free.
This is from the liberal news CNN. It's the first one that came up.
Goddamn liberal media.
The Supreme Court on Friday significantly weakened the power of federal agencies to approve regulations in a major decision that would have sweeping implications for the environment, public health, and the workplace. So every form of federal oversight, like FDA regulations, out the window.
that.
Out the window. EPA regulations, out the window.
Hell yeah. Make it the 1970s, dude.
In the 6-3 ruling, overturning a precedent from 1984 will shift the balance of power between the executive and judicial branches and hands an important victory to conservatives who have sought for years to rein in the regulatory authority of the administrative state. The lawsuits were filed by two groups of herring fishermen challenging a Commerce Department regulation requiring the pay the salaries of government observers who board their vessels to monitor the catch, but the decision will net far wider swath of federal regulations affecting many facets of the American life. Yeah, I don't want to read this whole fucking article, so I'll find the highlights, but like, it's kind of insane that most of our Supreme Court justices right now are to the right of fucking Scalia, who died one of the most right justices in the history of ever. It's...
Not only that, he was Italian.
What do you mean I can't dump coal dust into the atmosphere for fun? Fucking bastards.
That, and then they also, I don't know exactly...
Because they're old, they ain't got to worry about the consequences.
One of the other rulings they did is they removed some ban or whatever on cities that are basically now able to criminalize homelessness. Like there was a ban on, like, essentially they were not allowed to criminalize homeless people if the shelters were like at capacity and shit. Now they're like, screw it, if you don't have a place to live and you've tried, nope. And so now just every form of labor laws, and if you can't work to find a place to live, you're going to get criminalized for that. All the oversight, which I'm not big on oversight to begin with, but like safety regulations, maybe
environmental regulations.
Yeah, like they don't need to
those glasses.
Like the government doesn't need to be like breathing down our necks constantly, but I would also like a safety standard in the products I consume.
Yeah. God forbid I don't want bone shards in my soup.
Yeah, I don't want metal shards from the machines, in like milk or whatever. Like, what the fuck are we doing out here? It's dumb. And yeah, so we have these justices out here that are retarded.
Go off, Magistrate King.
That's essentially what they are. Like, we don't have any say in these people that are, see over the land. And they're just corrupt pieces of shit. I hate the Supreme Court. Fuck the Supreme Court. Burn it down.
You'd think the people with conserve in their political opinions or political views, you think the people who have conserve in the name would give more of a shit about protecting the environment, but they don't.
Well, it's not about conserving the earth. It's about conserving values.
I know. I'm just
and the value was
trying to be a dickhead because they're cunts.
The natural order of things didn't have this, so now it does. So this is bad. That's their thought process.
The natural order of things is me putting
my cock and my daughter's pussy.
Yeah,
back in my day, I was able to bury batteries in the back of my yard, and no one gave a shit.
The ocean needs just a couple more lead batteries. That's all I'm saying.
It helped my plants grow extra fast, and now the EPA says I can't do this, and I'm sick and tired of it. Like, and the fact that this all started with some dumb fishing lawsuit. I don't agree with the fact that the fishermen should have paid government people.
Right.
Like,
that's
no,
where it always
that's
starts.
dumb.
Because that's a totally reasonable thing. It's the same kind of...
The government should be paying the people that are doing the government's job. To,
It's the same kind of obfuscation that happens with the names of a lot of these practices. Like the freedom, liberty, blank, blank of America. And then it's like some plan to just like rape working class people. That's what it always is. Every fucking time.
Yeah, the Freedom of Labor Act of 2024. And it's just like...
Work or I will kill you.
And it's just a bill to reintroduce slavery.
Ooh.
Now there's some conservative American values right there. The homelessness shit, the criminalizing homeless people thing pisses me off because, correct me if I'm wrong, the average taxpayer are the ones who pays for prisons. Dude, they fucking not. That's just going to worsen shit, man.
No, 100, and especially like I look at like a local city of Fort Wayne, and like there's not homeless camp issues there. Not like what you see out in like Seattle, Portland,
Right.
California, the liberal West Coast.
Democrat city.
Goddamn Democrats.
That damn Democrat coast. It's not bad like those, and even those to an extent I don't view as a bad thing. I think people should be allowed to have homeless encampments as long as it's not encroaching on, like, I don't think a public park is the best place to do it, like in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
But if you find some land that no one's using, fuck it. Or find a back corner of some like trails or some shit. Like, I love that shit. Like, live off of that. Like, it's public land. I don't see any issue with that. But again, back to Fort Wayne, like, there's not really an issue of that around Fort Wayne. There's homeless people, but there's not those encampments.
Yeah.
And all that other shit. But all this is going to do is just make it infinitely harder for people on, like 2 weeks ago when we had, that heat dome come over. Like, oh, those shelters were probably full because of that. And now we're just going to let people die out on the streets and give them a ticket. Fucking, like, it's a comically morbid thought of a cop literally placing a ticket on the corpse of a homeless person. But
That's a funny image. Terrible image, but
it's a comically morbid, but that's essentially what we're legalizing with that ruling is just you can't sleep here, and it's just like a rotting corpse. Like, it's bloated.
out, yeah.
The chalk line's already there. Like,
that and like actual,
giving a ticket to a chalk line is funny.
that and actual like prison space. That's, God forbid we arrest people who need to be arrested.
Yeah, and exactly what I was going on with the Fort Wayne thing is that, like, we're going to give these homeless people a ticket, and we're already have an overcrowded jail that we're not even, like, putting people in for nonviolent offenses and whatnot. And they can't even agree on where to put the new jail because white people don't want the jail next to their nice neighborhood.
I've never understood that. Why would you not want to live near a jail?
That is, like, maybe one of the safest places
Literally.
you could, like,
Yeah,
you're
you think they're
surrounded
gonna
by
stick
cops.
around?
Yeah, you're surrounded by cops. Like, I get the idea of, oh, I'm in a neighborhood and maybe, like, my car's the first one to get jacked or whatever. Like, okay, when was the last time we had a reasonable jailbreak?
Not very fucking
Like,
recently.
And even then, when it does happen, they're not scaling the fucking fence in the yard. They're like running away when they're out doing community service.
You'd have to be real fucking unlucky to be the dude who, A, the guy breaks from jail, B, the dude's so fucking unstable, and C, he wants to kill you. He needs to kill you because you're in close vicinity.
Like the same
Hurt you or
the
steal
same guards that were watching over Epstein's cell would have to be watching over the entire fucking jail
facility.
in order for that shit to happen. Like, yeah. Oh, let me take a nap here and not do my.
Let me call Lester so all the cops fuck off.
Yeah, it's- oh, but that means that there's going to be more violent people in our area. Yeah, and
they're going to be in the fucking jail.
Like, are you worried about having?
Laugh.
Are you worried about your kids having like a boy in striped pajamas type relationship with some dude?
With a pedophile?
Yeah,
That'd be
like
cool. I'd watch that movie.
See, you got to think about
get
it.
Ari Aster to do it. It's the sequel to something about the Johnsons. The son's in jail now, and he starts.
You got to think about the positives. Maybe, just maybe, your jail is the one that Chris Chan's sent to, and then you can go fucking talk to Chris Chan.
Doesn't he live in like North Carolina?
I think it's
Poke him with a
Virginia.
stick or something.
Somewhere down there in the South. He's just a good old boy.
Somewhere
Dan
gay.
Champa gonna see Chris Chan again.
Nah, I hate this country.
American politics are bad.
Like, I wanted to. I should have watched like a live stream of someone not from the U.S. watching this debate because like that had to just be like
Oh
yeah.
comically funny.
The one of the people in our Discord is French Canadian, and so they live in Canadistan up north. And she was commenting the whole time, like just laughing, like this is the stupidest shit ever.
I'd say she's right, but she's French, and that's automatically invalidates.
And Canadian. What the fuck, dude?
Double loss for
Let's kill her.
her.
Bonus points if you can get a photo of her and edit her like a Canadian from South Park with the mouth.
I think your debate's a little stupid.
Guy? Well, Guy, I think your debate's a little stupid, buddy, and I'm not your buddy.
Not your buddy, pal.
No, I fucking... Like,
I say conservatives like habitually because it's funny to poke fun at the Make America Great Again-esque people, but it's not just them. It's literally the entire institution.
oh, yeah, no, like...
The entire institution,
Like,
ass back.
I see so many people clowning on Biden on Twitter. Like, he tweeted some dumb shit out a few days ago. It was like, if I'm reelected, I will reinstate Roe v. Wade. And someone quoted it like, bro, you're the president right now. Like,
you currently have power, by the way.
the guy who didn't reinstate Roe in his first 4 years says, oh, if we reelect him, he'll surely get it done this time. Like,
Won't forget, guys.
yeah, and
That's some Obama type shit.
And what was really funny was after this debate, some of the Democratic reactions where they were, I gotta find some of
I
this.
thought it was so funny that people were actually like, oh, they might replace him. No, they fucking...
They're not gonna replace him, but the fact that it took this for Democrats to have the conversation, like, oh shit, we're running him.
Yeah, the dude's been falling off bikes for 3 fucking
Like,
years.
There was a quote from some Democrat, like they were at some political watch party for it. I don't know who this dude was.
Was it on
but
Discord?
No, it was not. It was like, I don't know, like a suit and tie event, like actual, I don't know, there were probably kids in the basement.
I did ask you how gay it was going.
Less gay for me, actually. We can talk about that another time if you'd like.
But, and this dude was quoted like saying, like, I'd rather jump off a fucking bridge. Like, and like when you have people panicking about that, it's kind of funny to watch because, again, there were so many warning signs. The writing was on the wall in neon paint.
And neon and blood.
And, yeah, and
Neon blood.
we're just, I don't know.
I want neon
I'd almost like to see, I know this would 100% result in Trump getting elected, as if that's probably already not a guarantee.
I would
Continue.
bet a shit ton of money
But
on it.
I would love to see a like 2000s election instance where the third party draws a lot of votes from Biden.
RFK, dude.
No, not even RFK. Jill Stein. She's on the states and has a potential again.
Is
potential.
she back?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I think that's
Can't keep that les away.
I think that's the only person the Green Party's ever going to run.
Yeah, probably.
Until she dies.
The weed party, dude.
But she has, in theory, she could win 270 electoral votes. Like, she's on the states enough to win that. Not saying it's going to happen. That is a
Definitely not going to happen because this is the first I'm hearing over this election.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well.
I thought she was dead, honestly.
No.
I'm not even kidding.
No, but the fact that she's on, like, I voted for her in 2020. I'll probably do the write-in for her again. Like, I'm not voting for Biden. I'm certainly not voting for Trump. I can at least have my good conscience that I voted for someone good, you know? Like, see that third party split, like, in 2000 with, what's his face, Ralph Nader? Was that his name?
Nader, yeah.
Yeah.
Perot in the 90s.
Yeah, like, get that split.
I'm curious to see what kind of electoral shenanigans, what kind of like the mail-in ballot shit or like ballot machines getting targeted by this party or this part or this group or this. The Russians and the alt-right and the radical leftists and what kind of fucking immense, for lack of a better term, faggoty propaganda is going to come out of this election. It's going to be funny as fuck.
I mean, already one of the funniest things I've seen was a poll of conservatives in January, and it was like should felons be allowed to run for president? And there was like an overwhelming no. And then Trump got convicted. And now if you look at the poll of conservatives that think that felons should be allowed to run, it's like almost switched. And it's
a point of pride.
It's almost like, like how can you call yourselves the free thinking party and then have that? Like that is such like, you're just sheeple. You're the exact things that you call us.
They lived long enough to become the villain.
Yes.
More like the rethinking party.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Woke on my 4chan. Let's have the creator of 4chan run for president.
Moot.
Yeah, Moot would probably do better. Let's have Critical run for president. Let's have fucking me run for president.
I don't want to hear that voice.
Let's have
Not
Q
you, I
run
mean
for
Critical.
president.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, God.
Today we're signing an abortion bill.
Woo! Let's go, baby!
I'm up here on the podium having big booty butt sex with this fucking bill.
Who would Charlie's VP be?
Fucking, I don't know, PewDiePie?
Ninja.
Ninja became a politician, I'd kill myself. Actually, no, he'd somehow do a better job playing Fortnite in the fucking congressional offices.
Who would be hypothetically the worst streamer to run for president?
Neon.
Neon?
Neon would be a pretty goddamn good guess.
I'm inclined to honestly that was right where my brain was going. I think Aiden Ross would also be
God, yeah, maybe
god
Aiden,
awful.
actually.
Speed, probably.
I prefer Speed, honestly.
Speed's
over Aiden
annoying,
Ross.
but not in a harmful way. I feel like.
Yeah. At least to his own, not only to his own possessions.
He drops a fucking JDAM in the Middle East. He's like, let's go.
I'm saying that as if I didn't see a video of him doing a burnout and like hitting someone's car like this morning. So like, but as opposed to just being a public nuisance like Neon and just
literal douchebag.
Like, I've seen so many clips from his streams of his security guard telling him, hey, quit doing this shit, you're gonna get arrested. He's like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and continues to do that shit and gets in trouble.
What about Sam Pepper? Anything for views, maybe?
Not U.S. citizens, so invalid.
Right.
Valid. As funny as Sam Pepper would be to put on.
I don't know, dude. Where's Speed's birth certificate? I don't know where he's from.
We're gonna have another Obama situation. It's a Hawaii, I swear.
My fellow chat, 1 million emotes, and I will light the White House on fire.
Middle of the State of the Union, he's just like, the state of this country. Thank you, Hitler Lover 1488 for the 10 gifted. And he's just like,
chat, clip that right now.
he's about getting ready to like press the nuke. He like turns the key and he's about to press the button. He press it. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that.
Clip it, chat. Clip it.
No, yeah, Aiden Ross would suck. Neon would suck. Like that would be maybe the worst like president VP duo.
Was it took me way too long.
Yeah, I mean, oh, there's that. What's his name? That fucking Sneeko dude.
Yeah, Sneeko. He's fucking retarded.
He
is pretty.
He got a fucking tooth punched out of him a few weeks ago up in Detroit. It was fucking
Dude,
funny.
I was watching a Legion of Skanks table read for their pilot. This is years ago, I think during COVID. Sneeko just walks up out of nowhere and just sits in the background of the video. And then Louis J. Gomez throws fucking ice at his dog and he runs away.
I gotta find this video of Sneeko getting decked.
Streamers for
where's
president.
Sneeko's birth certificate?
That's a good question. He probably fucking ate it.
Yeah. Ethnicity, question mark.
Racial background. Huh? By huh? What the Sigma?
Okay, what are you?
automatically team security.
He fucking wound that bitch up. He jumped.
Fucking Superman punched that bitch.
We got Nico here. He's got this busted up too.
Oh, Tucker Carlson.
This was the security guard at this thing at this event right up here.
Was it actually?
We got this guy jumped off the stage. No. We got Nico here.
It looks like him.
The guy in a suit.
This was the security guard at this thing at this event right up here. Right up here.
Snapchat event,
We got this
dude.
guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy. Punched Nico in the face. No one touched him.
His hat literally came off.
I watched the whole thing happen. This is just right here.
Just now.
Just fucking happened.
The guy that he shut off
literally
his piece
fucking-
to go play his music, he just got rocked in the face. But I'm a non-violent person. You know, I care about America first. That's
Trust me, we know you're a pussy.
I care about America first, dude. Who cares?
Literally fucking Superman
Yeah.
punches that.
Yeah.
It's like that video of like Markiplier where he does that shit. That's the same perspective.
I always, as a wrestling fan, it's insane to see people pull out wrestling moves in real life fights, and it's like it's funny in either two ways. One, it doesn't work and the person gets right back up, and you're like, wow, that's how fake it is. Or some real shit like that happens, and you're like, oh fuck, they have to hold back when they perform.
And now Cesaro setting up Reigns for the neutralizer. This should put the big dog away. If Cesaro can hit, but a big back body drop. Superman punch.
Straight into the fucking. Love that shit. Love seeing that. I saw some dude get Brock Lesnar F5'd in a gas station one time. Like, just puts the dude up on his shoulder and puts him down into a rack of snacks.
Rack of snacks. I like that.
That shit was wild.
I found this video that I wanted to show you guys. Oh yeah, it's on Reddit.
Reddit.
Boo.
Reddit. Reddit. Rights for women? What the Sigma?
What the Sigma?
So fucking stupid. I hate that it's funny now.
So this barista at Starbucks.
Stand, Taste of Heaven Espresso is getting a lot of attention.
Women are allowed
This-
to respond when
Oh, yeah, this bitch.
there is danger in
That's fucking crazy.
No, yeah, I'm 100% on her side. I love that
Smashing
chick.
his window?
Yeah, 100%.
Why? For throwing a drink?
Yeah.
That seems a little bit much.
It wasn't a Starbucks. It was one of those drive-through Seattle coffee that they're in like bikinis and shit. It was one of those like bikini barista ones. And so they're constantly getting like sexually harassed by like people and just pieces of shit men. And so, and also the dude was complaining about the price of the drink that he ordered. And then he throws
in like a suit.
Yeah, and then throws it on this woman. Now, is the hammer to the windshield an extreme reaction?
That's all I'm saying.
Goddamn right it is.
Is it a valid reaction? Also, yes.
I don't know if I agree.
I 100% agree.
I'd say it's valid, but I think it was
I agree as someone who has worked enough customer service and gets so pissed off by these customers
I
that
get
put on a goddamn, they think they can be tough, and the second they're confronted with any resistance, they just cower. There's,
agree with that.
There is one dude that is in our delivery zone, and he has called us several times. There's a recording of it I got shown a few days ago, and one of our managers picks up the phone, hasn't even talked to this dude, and he's like, oh, you're the dude I just fucking talked to. I'm going to come the fuck down there. And is just like cussing my manager out. Like,
why?
For no good reason. Just, and he did this one other time too, where he, like, we hung up on him because he was cussing us out. He called right back and another manager took it and he starts immediately, don't fucking hang up. And she goes off and is like, no, you cut that shit out. Like, you're not going to talk to us this way. And
what is he even mad about, though?
Probably some dumb shit.
Literally dumb shit.
You didn't put fucking pepperonis on
I
my
can't
shit.
I can't even tell you specifically because that's how inconsequential most of these like complaints are.
Yeah.
It's the toppings are too, they slid a little bit.
Yeah.
Or it's a little cold or it's too dark. It's literally these minute complaints. And then you go, and I've delivered to this dude before and he's so fucking nice in person.
Yeah.
And then and then he'll call and do all that, and so I would love to take a hammer to his windshield sometime, because he has caused literally, like, there was the first time he called and said that he was going to come down there, like, he had the entire store on edge for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like,
What a bastard.
like these are high schoolers working.
Yeah.
Like, there was one person who was older than me in the store, and you're threatening to come down here and assault us. Yeah. No, you're a piece of shit.
I think you watching her hit that car with the hammer let you vicariously.
It's cathartic.
I want to know why she had a hammer to begin with.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess to defend yourself in case somebody.
Yeah, no, that is it is wild. Now, what I will say also, if I'm that dude, I am not yelling at some chick with face tats.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, at that point, he fucked around and he found out.
Yeah.
You shouldn't yell at anyone in the service industry, but especially a white chick with face tats.
Run.
Yeah, no, that was his first mistake.
She already hates her father. She sees him and you.
Yeah, exactly. She's taken all of her daddy issues out on that windshield.
She sees red,
right
she's
there.
at a fucking mosh just immediately. I think the hammer in the windshield's a little extreme. Awesome, but a little extreme.
Again, I'm not
quite extreme.
Again, I'm not sitting here.
I would have loved. I mean, it's not nearly as awesome as seeing a fucking hammer go through a windshield, I'll admit. But I think if she would have just like thrown 2 whole fucking drinks in that dumb bastard's seat, that would have been A, acceptable, and B, badass.
Yeah, I
get back at him.
I'm not here disputing the fact that the hammer to the windshield is a little bit of an extreme reaction.
It's pretty badass.
A little bit.
But I'm not gonna say I hate it. I'm not gonna say that shouldn't be the norm. I think if more people got their windshield smashed with hammers, they probably wouldn't talk to the service industry like that.
Yeah.
You know, and especially in a lot of these situations, we're not allowed to be armed in the store. It's, store policy. You can't have a gun or whatever. And so you sometimes have to have non-traditional weapons and forms of defense, crowbars, baseball bats, hammers. And assuming some liberal-ass place like Seattle, they were probably like, no, you can't have a gun. Because I guarantee that chick with face tats has a permit for a gun. Like, she's happy she only had to use the hammer that day. And she didn't have to go get her Mousecatool out of
Mousecatool
out of her fucking car.
I have a secret Mousecatool that'll help us solve this problem.
I got a blicky. Nah.
This bitch got a switch.
I doubt she has a gun permit, but she probably has one with the serial number scratched off. I guarantee. I guarantee it.
Like, yeah, no. All my thoughts, like, after seeing that video originally, were like, hell yeah. And then the next immediate thought was wood. Love that chick. Again, extreme reaction. Very extreme reaction. I don't recommend it. I don't know, like, if there was any legal fallout afterwards.
I was just about to ask, did she get charged?
I don't know if there was any, like, criminal, civil charges, like if she ended up having to pay for the windshield.
She's a fucking cunt.
I don't know if she got fired. I really don't know.
She probably got fired, and he probably fucking pressed charges.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing, is that, like, in these situations, you defend yourself and you get fired. There was one of the old managers I worked with, he used to work at the bad Pizza Hut in Fort Wayne. That was, just in the hood.
In a black neighborhood.
Fuck off.
Really bad. I mean, it was the hood. It was a predominantly black neighborhood.
Get mad at me.
Like, he's not wrong, but at the same time, again, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's why it was bad.
I didn't say that it did, Austin.
Anyways,
you implied it.
Anyways, he always he carried all the time, and he says it's always in his bag with him in the store, and that store ended up getting robbed one night. Dudes came in, pistol whipped the fucking manager, took every one of the employees' phones and smashed it and cut the phone lines in the store.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a surgical ass operation.
No, that's dead ass what happened. And that manager was telling me the story, again, different store, whatever. He goes, I'm so glad I wasn't working that night, because they wouldn't have made it out the store and I wouldn't have a job. And that's the truth, is that if he would have actually defended himself, he would have been fired.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to. which is
That's
dumb.
retarded. That's fucking retarded.
Which, I mean, yes, when you are in a robbery situation, you're told to listen to them, give them what they want.
Yeah.
But nah, he would have gone blasting.
And I'm looking on this article to see if she had any criminal charges filed, and then it just says, ever since the insane tantrums over public mask mandates began in 2020.
What the fuck?
No, it legitimately, like, especially in those super liberal places that were like, you have to wear a mask in your car, like those type of places.
Fuck that shit.
The conservatives over there went fucking insane. Like, if you thought they were bad in conservative areas, go to a liberal area. They were infinitely worse.
I hated that shit. I gave people who had nothing in life the chance to just police other people about how they live their lives.
It did. And like,
I'm actually.
yeah, why are you wearing a mask in your car? I mean, like, for me as a delivery driver, I had to wear it in the store and I had to wear it on deliveries. So if I wore it in the car, I was probably just to work. And honestly, it wasn't that much of a pain to wear. I got more annoyed with masks once I started wearing glasses. Yeah. Glasses made me anti-mask.
Yeah.
Not restrictions. My glasses did, because I got my glasses in fucking January and wearing masks.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, and so I go fucking 21 years or something without ever wearing glasses, and now I get them in the middle of cold ass fucking January, and I am forced to wear a mask to all my classes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're anti-mask and like you can't wear masks for some reason and you don't have glasses, you are a bitch. You don't get it. You don't get what it's like to not be able to see every 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
you.
dog shit. I hated that, but I was never inconvenienced by wearing a mask ever. Like, and I feel like maybe I'm partial because my parents are older and they were at risk with stuff like. That's half the reason I got like vaccinated anyways, was more for them and because I was always around them. And with my job, I'm around a bunch of people, both my jobs. So it was more for them, not for me.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what always, wearing a mask isn't going to help you from getting it. Yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. I know how science works, but
yeah.
I don't know.
The only reason I didn't like it is, like I said, it gave these ultra-liberal assholes the chance to just police people around.
6 feet. 6 feet. Put your mask on. 6 feet.
Overnight.
But it did both. It did the policing on both ends.
I'm not saying it didn't. Because the liberals annoyed me personally.
I never felt annoyed by the liberal end of it. Like, I never had anyone be like, you need to be wearing a mask here or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that, but I never personally.
And maybe it was just because it was such a minor, not like it wasn't an inconvenience to me that I was probably already wearing a mask. And maybe that's the case of it. But I was just never like, I don't know. It was just not an inconvenience to me. All that. Stay 6 feet away. I don't like people anyways.
Yeah, that took no.
Like now, did I ever have anyone be like, you need to be 6 feet away from me? I never had that.
It happened to me constantly.
I never had anyone be like, back the fuck up from me.
I had one person do it, but she was like corpse old, and it was in like a public store. She was like corpse old, and I was like getting right up, like right next to where she was getting something, and she's like, please, and I was like, fucking weird, but I get it, whatever.
And again, it's all anecdotal. Definitely, everyone's experience during that, but I never felt inconvenienced by it. It was just, okay, this is something we have to do now, I guess. Like, okay, yeah, sure, it got annoying sometimes, and I definitely didn't obey all the mask rules. Like, when, like, at college, they were like, you have to be wearing a mask whenever you're indoors. I am alone in a practice room. I'm not wearing it.
Fuck off, I'm not wearing my mask.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm not doing it. And it always made me laugh when we were doing mask shit, especially like being a music major. Like, what good are these masks doing in a room where we're blowing fucking aerosol out through our goddamn horns all the time? Like, a bell cover isn't doing that. And we had the dumbest looking motherfuckers cutting holes in their masks so that they could like put their mouth. I'm like,
that shit's whack.
That shit was funny, and even like the conductor was like, "This is dumb, but I'm being told this is what we have to do." Like, and everyone was in agreement. It was like just dumb. I don't know. I feel like when you see those conservative people, they're always like, "Oh, these college kids, they wanted to do the mask. They were all no, we were inconvenienced.
College kids
too.
don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't.
No, we never did. Like we were sharing the Benjamins all the time.
For real.
Like it did not matter. But I understand when it was new and scary, but it got old within like 6 months. But whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, the slippery slope of, quote unquote, slippery slope of them making us wear masks, and then it's gonna be China. It's gonna be China in 2 weeks. That shit was always funny to me.
Yeah, that
It's
stuff.
like people are choosing not to wear the masks as is. People don't give a shit. Like nobody cares.
My favorite was the conservative like rebellion that came with it. Like we're not gonna wear masks, and then they came up with like the net gaiters or whatever.
Ooh. You're really fighting the system.
You'd have like a thin blue line one, and you'd be like, you know that dude's just wearing it so begrudgingly.
Just ready to kill liberals. That's base as fuck, brother.
Anyways, let me transition into our cool guys.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to talk about dumbass politics and dumbass.
Thank fucking God.
Hey man, it's
Liam's been suffering. It's got to be done.
You can't complain where the shitty podcast goes naturally. It's just gonna be shitty.
Just Bryson on his soapbox for an hour.
Yep. You know me. Sometimes I gotta hijack an episode. All right, let's see.
It's got Jack in the name.
After trying the Jiggermeister, we had to end a
What,
village
Meister?
against high.
Stephen Hawking.
All right, where's the
Is he dead?
original?
Yeah.
I thought, okay. That
After
makes
he
me feel
died,
better.
the entire internet erupted into his Windows crashed, his Ethernet cable disconnected type memes. I remember that shit. That shit was so funny.
Okay, I need to find the original.
Bro was running Windows 98.
The same jokes people have been making about him for 25 years.
Yeah, but then they hit hard because he died. Rest in peace. Or maybe don't. It'll probably come out. Wasn't he on Epstein's Island or something?
Yeah, dude, he was having midgets do math problems and shit.
That was the fucking joke. Oh my god.
I don't know if the joke is the correct.
I'm pretty sure that's not true. But
yeah, the midgets
I
doing
remember-
math thing was literally just like a copy pasta.
Yeah.
I
do remember
the flight
him
logs
being
were
on-
real,
I
but
do
the
remember the
whole
flight
midgets doing math equations was just someone making shit up for a laugh.
Well, then what the fuck was he doing there if he wasn't having midgets do math?
Hanging out with billionaires, probably watching midgets do math problems. It's all starting to come together in my head.
Exactly.
Look at that wall. That wall looks badass.
So I found these cool guys.
You just want to go over there and make Africa worse.
So and just came across
Giving them Jaeger.
yeah, and it's African tribe tries Jägermeister.
It already sucks.
And so I'm like, wow, these dudes got internet access, and it's basically like chat's telling them to try this shit, and
yeah, it's a speed
POV,
stream.
African tribe after their first time trying Jiggermeister.
I don't like the way he said Jake.
What is bro digging emoji?
My new name is Yoga Master.
Dude, he's tossed.
After we bring this, we fix the house. So we are doing some construction. So we're being engineering. Just imagine, we are speaking German now. Good, langsam. Good. Good morgen, Yoga Master. Yoga Master. Yes, good. Kind of problem.
Yoga master.
Kind of problem. Langsam. Langsam. Halo Yoga Master.
they off the sauce.
Do not tell these motherfuckers what a Jaeger bomb is.
After trying the Jiggermeister, we had to defend a village against hyenas.
We are going to looking to find the hyena, and
Is it
it's a little
snowing?
bit raining. But
Raining.
We,
Oh, it's
we
rain.
don't
It's just
care
night and the
about
light.
Raining because we had the yoga master, which is
Are you sure?
under master.
I mean,
So we are hunting under master. We are hunters masters. So we are hunter master.
Yeah,
we are
you are
hunter
hunter
master.
They are hunter masters. It's just swinging shit at a bush.
there's shit I do when I'm drunk.
It's just hobbling around the fucking desert.
Of the hyena.
Fucking Christ.
It's the Slender Man.
Waiting for one of them to fall and eat shit.
And then
I mean, I could say a lot of things right now.
there's the one.
Aired out on Patreon.
One more who wasn't in the.
Is this the same one?
For the first time.
Yoga master.
Yoga master.
Yeah.
Yoga master. Yes, good.
The captions, bro.
Hello. Hello, yoga master.
I love these guys. This is just your average experience drinking Jaeger. Oh yeah.
It's badass.
Ich liebe yoga master.
Trying to speak broken ass German.
Ich liebe yoga master. Ich liebe yoga master. Ich liebe yoga master.
Hell yeah.
Looks like a vibe. We are construction engineers.
They're just fucking drunk and like putting sticks on a house. Yeah, man, those dudes rock. They have a bunch of other shit, but that was what I found interesting.
Honorary cool guys.
Yeah. Not much to it, but they rock. I think we should give all like uncontacted tribes, just give them internet access.
Internet access and alcohol.
Yeah, like they got other videos. They're trying tacos for the first time.
That's badass.
Trying pizza, Italian food. And then there's another one where they're drinking like cow blood and milk.
It just ruins them. They end up in like the dissolution of their tribe because they liked pizza too much.
I'm afraid to see what would happen if like they introduced Hennessy to them.
I was just about to say, what about like 40s and Newports and Black and Mild?
A pack of Newports would change that tribe for the best in the best way possible.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
give them a pack of Newports, a can of spray paint,
Grape Fanta.
They probably have Fanta over there in Africa.
Yeah, I think they do.
Grape Fanta.
I was gonna say I don't know about grape, but
What other flavor would you give them?
there's one answer.
There is a correct answer. And it's my favorite food.
Well, I actually don't know if I don't know if I'd call that a correct answer, but
correct.
It's not a politically correct answer, that's for sure.
Hey.
Yes, definitely not a politically correct answer.
All right. Let's fucking move on to Patreon.
Lads and lasses, you can continue listening to our show on Patreon if you subscribe for just $1 for now on patreon.com/Fumcast.
Yeah.
And Fumcast.xyz, you can visit our website. I forget what we have there.
Visit our website.
Visit our website.
What are we hitting to Gwitty?
And you can really hit us up for free stickers. And we'll RC plane bomb your house with napalm.
Trying to find
Fuck
the cursor.
you. I love you.
Oh, yeah. How hard is it? You could just project your screen, Liam. How hard is it?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. This is all getting cut in post anyways.
Yep, definitely.
Womp womp.
Because it is my show. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Good night.